My fellow Wildcats, hello, I'm Hunter Oscoe and I'm running to serve as your class representative. So you're probably wondering, why should Hunter Oscoe get my vote for class representative? Well, here are a few simple reasons. Number one, I'm a fair and impartial person. I listen to ideas of all parties. For example, I will not side with someone because of personal reasons. Number two, I'm a flexible guy. Especially given our current situation, flexibility in these challenging times is a must-have for a class representative. Number three, I think about how my decisions may impact others. I will consider our choices affect everyone and not just the chosen few. And last, but definitely not least, number four, I want to represent every seventh grader if I'm elected. Everyone's ideas will be heard and respected. People are more important than any one person in a leadership role, and that is what I'm going to try to prove. I have a couple ideas on how we can feel more connected during the pandemic. I would like to explore having student-led groups that would allow students to teach their peers on a topic that everyone shares a common interest in. I think that this also has a way to have kids connect with one another that they do not have in class regularly. I hope you will all consider voting for me. I'm Hunter Oscoe and I approve this message.
Hello, I'm Nicholas Tepper, and I'm running for class representative. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." As seventh graders, I believe our ideas can help change Clarkson Hall for the better. In this past year, I have learned how to advocate for myself and others and effectively communicate my ideas to the faculty of this school. This year is an especially challenging time in our lives, as a pandemic and social unrest ravages our nation. Our time at Westminster needs to be a supportive, inclusive, and fun place to be. I really enjoy hearing your ideas and trying to problem solve to make things better. I think that more opportunities to connect with each other would be pivotal to the morale of this grade. Unfortunately, if a student isn't in any classes or homeroom with another person, that student will not be able to see that other person. I think that an opportunity for people to meet their friends socially distanced would really help in these hard times. I am a punctual and on-time person, and I believe that I can arrive at every meeting on time. I can communicate with other council leads and talk with Dr. Cochran about your unique ideas. I regret that I haven't gotten to know some of you that well. And as a class representative, I believe that I can have the opportunity to connect with you. If you have any issues or needs, I will be there for you. I think that our ideas deserve to be heard. Our class has unique talents that deserve to be shared. Together, we can change the school for the better. Thank you, and keep moving forward.
Imagine a world where we have to go to school all day with masks on, where we can't go outside and play basketball, where we can't even see most of our friends. Unfortunately, this is the reality we live today. RGB is a great example of someone who has overcome tremendous obstacles. When she was young, she lost her sister and mother to cancer. She went to college at Harvard Law as one of 9 women, but she wasn't allowed to finish her degree there, so she went to Columbia. When she got out of school, she was a highly educated, intelligent woman in a society where women were expected to just stay home and cook. So it was difficult for her to find a job. Despite all of these hardships and obstacles she faced, she overcame everything and became a supreme justice. If RGB was able to not only beat the odds stacked against her, but achieve such lofty goals, we can persevere through our slight setbacks. One person who has helped me overcome obstacles in my personal life is Dennis. When our homeroom is talking and making a lot of noise, he's always being productive and studying. And whenever I have a question about Spanish or math, he always stops whatever he's doing to help me. I can't change reality, but together we can overcome the issues that set us back. I have some ideas to help us achieve this. One of the biggest issues with COVID is that you can't see a lot of your friends. So maybe we could have a way to connect with the friends that you can't see, like the virtual Locker Commons last year, but after school. Or we could have like a virtual suggestion box, so if you don't see any class reps in any of your classes, you could still have a voice. If I'm your class rep, we can accommodate all of these harsh circumstances to make life a little brighter. If I'm your class rep, we will prevail through these obstacles together.
In a world where change is the only constant, it can be hard to navigate the countless twists and turns alone. So this year, more than ever, our responsibility at school stretches much further than just ourselves. We have an obligation to ensure that every single one of us feels we are in a safe environment in which we are not afraid to ask for help, a place in which we feel accepted, heard, and valued. Every single person is fighting a battle we know nothing about, whether it's adapting to a new school, dealing with a personal struggle, or just the stress of a rough morning. So an action that may seem insignificant can have a devastating impact on someone else. Likewise, a simple act of kindness can change someone's world. Empathy is the key to opening new doors. Class of 2026, let us lead by example. Too many times we feel pressure to follow the crowd when really we want to create our own path. At the end of the day, I hope we'd all prefer to be excluded for who we include rather than included for who we exclude. Let us be the early adopters of this culture of empathy, inclusion, and paying kind acts forward. Let our masks serve as barriers between the words we say and the people they can harm. We will rise to this challenge. Leadership is not a position. It is a service that comes with immense responsibility. The task of ensuring that you are putting the needs of others before yours. The task of celebrating the accomplishments of others. The task of taking the blame when everything goes wrong and giving credit to others when things go well. If elected, I would consider it an honor to serve. Together, let us lead and be led with empathy and compassion.